that. And then usually when we're done and we send the dog away, you look on your tunic and it's just poo, anal glands, and wee because you expressed the dog.
Let's do this thing. Can we do our high five, or do you always hold that in your hand?
Hey there.
What did you chew me just now?
I don't know.
Oh, are you ready to have the time of your life?
What?
Are you ready to have the time of your life?
I'm ready to have the time of my life.
Okay, let's start.
Episode
4.
4. We're getting there, hey? Almost at 10.
I know. Right? See. Cool. Okay, so let's start as usual with a recap from the previous episode.
Yeah, what do you think?
Went well. It looked good. Sounded good. Mine's super nice.
Yeah, I think my microphone completely went crazy.
Just soft.
And it had like horrible reverb. We haven't done anything to try and fix that, so let's just hope for the best.
Let's just keep going.
Let's just hope for the best.
Oh, okay. So also, my sister said, "Where's your personality, girl?" And I was like, I don't know. I'm shy in front of a camera, which is so strange because I can speak in front of a room, but I feel like it's because you can read your audience. Whereas here, it's like I'm more shy.
You don't know if you're doing a good job.
Yes, where you can do this easier, but not on a stage.
What do you mean? You haven't seen me on the stage. I've been on the stage before.
Drunk.
No. Probably more times than you I've been on the stage. What?
Were you cultural?
Yeah, I was in a band. I was in a band a few times, a few different
The
ones.
ones with your friends when you were in school.
Yeah, but we had a few gigs. Ska my mors do it.
Which means?
Which means what? Oh,
Translate.
Shy me dead. I don't know, but I've also been on stage, but I've done a bit of acting for school once.
Drama?
You didn't know that, eh?
No, I didn't.
No, you didn't.
No, ask more school story.
Anyway, so what's new? What's been happening?
Christmas.
Christmas, yeah. We still have the Christmas tree up.
It's one day, so I don't know how many days.
But this is already end of Jan. This video, yeah.
So it'll be New Year's by then.
So New Year's has happened, and we probably drank too much and made New Year's resolutions. Hopefully, it's already been 3 weeks. I hope we have been sticking to our New Year's resolutions.
Are you someone that makes New Year's resolutions? Because I wasn't brought up doing that.
No. I've never done them, but obviously you've got like new goals for the year, what you want to achieve.
No,
Don't you have any?
I feel
Okay, so what has happened recently?
You went to Ireland, so you can tell them about that.
I went to Ireland, and I brought you a present from Ireland. A few presents.
Which I had to translate. I didn't know. Uneducated, live in a hole. I didn't know that they have their own language.
They speak Irish. Yeah, we didn't know that. And they sort of speak English as well. I couldn't understand what word they were saying with the accent. But I mean, again, they also didn't understand my accent completely.
Your drunk accent.
No. But yeah, what did I get you? I got you the
socks, the
socks that you're not wearing.
No,
so I assume you don't like them.
No, they're in the wash.
Okay, and
they mean lucky socks. I found out what writing was on the bottom of them.
Yeah,
it's got some lucky Irish socks.
What else?
White pudding.
And do you like it?
I did the first time I had it. I was like, oh, this is cool. Also, I expected something sweet having pudding in the name. It's not. It's savory. It's delicious. It's basically pork sausage with like oats.
It's more like bologna, I think.
With some grain in it. And then the next time I had it, I was like, meh. So it's
and then what else?
In the fridge. The whiskey.
No.
Some Irish whiskey.
We'll keep that for later. But what else did I get you? I got you the something mellow, the relish.
Oh, yeah. The tomato onion relish.
Yeah, it's like
That's really good.
It's like a very Irish thing apparently. Looks like this.
We've been having it on our eggs and toast in the mornings.
But yeah, you said I got your whiskey,
So this is the new one,
this is
which I'm keen to try.
keen to try. So this is apparently a very nice one from Ireland, Glendalough, double barrel whiskey. What do you think about that?
It's a cool label.
Yeah. Are you gonna open it for us and then you're gonna pour?
Yeah, sure.
I think you have to take off that. Almost. Must I do it?
Take this part out because I don't know how to open this. Where's the...
It's got here's the riffles on the side. You just pull it down there.
I'm not wearing my glasses.
Oh.
But my glasses are for far, so...
Are you taking that off?
What do you mean?
Anyway. Wait, what? Do it in the mic. Let's hear that nice popping sound. Yeah? No, that was bad.
That was a popping sound.
But anyway, okay. I think you should pour because I've been overdoing it a bit.
Sure. Okay. Pass a glass.
There you go. Okay. Before you pour that in here. That's it. Bit of whiskey ASMR. Oh, you missed on me.
Sorry. Oh, fuck.
Okay. I thought we would have been smoother by now doing this. Okay.
How did you do it last time with no hands? Okay. Cheers, Christianis.
Okay. Wait. Cheers. Wait, before you take it, what do you think about the smell?
It's nice.
It smells like whiskey.
It smells decent, actually.
It smells like whiskey. Okay.
Taste.
Let's do the taste test.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Oh.
It's a lot easier to drink when it's not a full shot glass. But still.
It's nice, but like you say, it was only probably half the amount that
I usually pour.
Yeah.
So we were saying, I went to Ireland.
Can I just start from the beginning when we need to start your trip to Ireland? So I had to drop Christian off. And this is how chilled Christian is. So I said to him, okay, so you taking the bus or the train? You're like, no, you're going to take the bus to Heathrow. And I'm like, pretty sure you bought a rail card to get the train. But anyway, he says it's the bus. No questions asked.
Yeah.
5 a.m., next go.
It's go time. We need to get there.
And I've had my work function the night before, so I've had min sleep. And we hit the road.
Christmas
go
party.
down. Yeah. And we go down the road, and then he's like, checking on his phone. And
Just
you're like,
wait a second.
oh, it says this train station at platform 1. I'm like, Christian, it's like we're cutting it fine. And now you realize it's not at a bus that you're taking a train to Heathrow to catch a flight to Ireland. How do you survive being this disorganized? And then we're like, it's literally in the opposite direction. So I turn the car around, go the other way.
Yeah.
Luckily, it's all down the road from the house.
Yeah.
But still, then I dropped you at the train station.
And it was perfect. I went down the stairs and my
And it
train
all worked
was
out
there.
somehow. I'm like,
And
how
then-
do you do this?
Yeah, but everything was a bit close call. I was like, it was perfectly on time, everything. If one thing went wrong, I would have been late or I would
But
have
it
missed the
didn't.
flight. Exactly. And it's all
Everything was
because I've
fine.
got a positive attitude.
Shut up.
And then, I went to one of my friends in Cork. Well, they are in Doneraile. I can now pronounce that name. And then, sorry. So he's also a vet. He's a production animal vet. He does horses and dairies and all those type of things. Which is another thing, if you are planning on being a vet in the UK, coming from South Africa, and you want to work mixed practice, there's a few things you should know. Speaking about my friend, you don't have any help with
Oh, yeah.
herding or anything like that. You
There's
don't.
no farm labor, as it sounds. So you do everything yourself. You're very hands on, and if it's a old Umi farmer, then you're literally on your own. You're gonna herd in the cattle to the crush, lift a tail, take blood.
Yeah. And like usually when you do horses in South Africa, you've got someone holding the
groom.
X-ray plate. Yeah, a groom. You always had a groomer. They're holding the X-ray plate. They're holding the horse. But now you all by yourself with someone that has no idea how to hold a plate, and you can't be exposing them to radiographs the whole day.
No, so initially I was appealed by the whole mixed practice in the UK, but I'm a bit
You were
disencouraged. I'll say that again. So initially I was interested in mixed practice.
You were appealed. What?
Take it out. I was disencouraged. I was interested in being a mixed practice
Just
vet.
relax.
I think the whiskey smacked.
Yeah.
I was interested to be a mixed practice vet because I did miss being outside. But now I'm like, ooh, it's not the same as in South Africa. I think your most ideal lifestyle being a production vet would still be
In South Africa.
back there. Yeah.
Yeah, I think you have a lot of after hours you have to do, and I think it's just I think it's nice and relaxing though.
It's
in
wet and
comparison.
cold, and you're constantly in
Sure.
poor weather conditions.
Poor weather.
Poor working conditions.
Poor working conditions. But yeah, and it's a island. It was beautiful scenery. So I went to Cork for one day. Was a complete mess. Like couldn't get on a train. I wanted to go to Blarney Castle, but couldn't get on a train, and it was just a mess. Luckily, a few
Is
of
this
my
Christian era or Ireland era?
I think it's Ireland
Stop.
transport era. No, probably mine. But then I went to some of my friends came and saved me, and they took me around Cork for the day. It's lovely. It's just a bit grey and dull. I was expecting more like Edinburgh when we were there. That's like beautiful. I don't know. It's just was a bit dull and gloomy. So yeah.
Please lighten up.
Me.
Yeah.
Oh.
You actually had good stories, but it's just sounding all
Oh.
great.
No, just letting you guys know about like what's Ireland like. But then the thing is, coming after going to Ireland, I sort of appreciate Portsmouth a bit more, like where we're staying now, and realize it's actually not as bad. I mean, we've been having a go at Portsmouth every episode now.
But we kind of like it, actually, maybe.
Maybe. But yeah, but so that's one good thing that came out of Ireland. I'm appreciating a bit more where we are. I mean, we've got the beach, we've got fixed hours. We don't
The
have
highway
after.
is so close to us. We don't hit traffic. Also, with the late hours that we work, we didn't know Portsmouth was a traffic town, traffic central, because we miss it. We're out early and we're back so late that we're never in rush hour traffic, which is really cool. And then even if we are like on our off day, we're right near the highway that it's just quick to jump on and get out of here.
Yeah, we really don't struggle with
Yeah,
traffic.
we
So
can't complain.
yeah, we take it back,
But
Portsmouth.
I think with, what's it, like 19 months that we've been here now, so it's like easing in and
Yeah.
we're finding our way, and it's a lot more comfortable, a lot more homely, and you also start chilling and you're just a bit more grateful. So yeah, we're starting to see a lot of more positive aspects about it, and
Yeah, just
this
the UK in
episode will
general.
be maybe appreciating Portsmouth a wee bit more.
Yeah, because we've been really dragging its name through the mud. But yeah, I think it was just those first 3 to 6 months that it was like
Chaos.
the worst time ever to be alive. Yeah, but we've settled in and we've got a podcast going. So whoop, whoop. We're getting there. But yeah, so Ireland was it was good. It was a lot of fun. It was very nice seeing my friends, and had a hell of a party.
Obvious.
A
Expected that.
real rager. Went to all the pubs.
Well, Christian was away, Larissa was playing, so I was seeing everyone visiting everywhere. And we also went out with my work colleagues to watch a Portsmouth FC game.
Oh, the one I booked
The
was.
one you booked, and then realized you're in Ireland, so we went.
Then I
without
couldn't
you.
go the one to the one I booked.
And that was really fun, but we lost horribly to Wimbledon.
What was it?
I think 5'2", but I just stood up when
Oof.
everyone else stood up and sat down when everyone else sat down. It was loads of fun and really enjoyed the whole experience. It's just, it's not really classy football games. The amount of vulgar language I heard was
But is that not the
shocking.
fun? Is that not the fun part of it?
It's funny if it's an adult, but if it's a little child saying all the words, I'm
Is
just.
it?
I gave a few a death stare. I was like,
Don't say that.
and the one girl was like, I was like, yeah, scamio.
Scam, yeah.
Is that correct?
Yeah, that's
Oh,
correct.
So I
Afrikaans.
almost mistranslated.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I was just like, sure, girl. And your parents teach you those words, and they happily shouted while sitting next to their parents. I was like, woo.
Yeah.
But no, we had like really cool seats. We were near the front. It was super festive. Really enjoyed it. We'll totally book another one where you can join. Okay.
Yeah, hopefully next time I can join. But yeah, I wish I was there. Next one. Anything strange happened there besides the people shouting horrible stuff?
Let me have a think.
Nothing. Okay, so nothing exciting.
We saw someone else we knew at the other practice.
No, that's fine. That's fine.
Anyway, yeah, there was a lot going on these last few weeks.
Yeah, and then we also had Christmas. How was Christmas for you?
Super fun.
Is it? Did you
I
get?
was sober the whole time, so I could drive there and back, but that was fine. I
Yeah.
still had a ball.
But did you get any nice presents from Santa?
Ooh. Santa got me so many nice things that I wanted.
What did Santa get you?
Got me a bag.
Oh, that's cool. I don't
That
know.
was the lamest.
That's very nice.
Got a
Yeah.
bag. Got a. Can I say it?
I don't know. Rather not.
Okay. Something else. I got.
That's all. That's all your presents.
And then
Went so
what did
well.
you get from Santa, huh?
Um,
And who opened his presents early to go to take it to Ireland?
I got
Wellies.
I got nice, super nice wellies.
Just note, Christian's super hard to buy for because he's super picky and likes certain style and stuff. So I told him he must pick and then I'll pay for it.
Did I
So-
pick those? I think I did. I think
Well,
I said those
"What do
were
you think
very
of
nice.
these? I'll buy them and return them if need be.
Yeah.
But I wanted to get you a whole lot of other things, but you tried the one on and that didn't look, you were just uncomfortable.
Oh, the
and said
pants.
No, yeah. But
Yeah.
they're trousers, yeah. Lots of people think I'm buying your underwear.
The underpants.
Trousers.
But yeah, they're very nice shoes, and Santa did very well. Thank you. Thanks,
Oh,
Santa.
That's all you got because you're too picky. Soz. Then we went to my cousin's in west of London for Christmas Day, and we were 14 adults, 3 children, all South
Yeah.
Africans actually, and that was a blast. And then we did a book swap.
What?
That's Milkshake trying to call me. And then we did a book swap, and I want
Yeah.
to show you what I got because I think I got the coolest one.
Okay. There we go.
It's a dream book, so a dream dictionary, which is totes my type of read because I don't. But now I can just look up one thing and
Funny again. Just answer quickly.
I don't know if it cuts the. Hello, hang on. Hello. Okay. Bye.
Okay. After being rudely interrupted.
It stops the recording, just so you know.
That's fine. It's recording
that thing
everywhere
still
else. Yes. Let's keep on going.
Sorry, Mr. Rush. Okay. So this is what I. So I got a dream dictionary, which is my type of read because I don't read. Or I get super bored after 10 pages and then a year later I'll pick up the book. So this is my go-to. These are my type of books. I literally got like other spiritual type books. as
So
well.
you got that one specifically present to you?
No. So we did a Secret Santa book swap and I stole it. Instead of unwrapping mine, I stole it from someone else and they unwrapped a different one.
They were not
So-
happy with you.
No. And everyone's sending me their dreams this morning to be interpreted. What did you get, Christianus?
I got a nice Arnold Schwarzenegger
I
book.
didn't even recognize him on the front cover.
Oh, really? You didn't know that was him?
I only know him as the bodybuilder back in his day.
So I think this is like one of those millionaire self-help There is no shortcut or magic pill that can get you around the hard work of doing your job right, of winning something you care about, or of making your dreams come true.
So you're going to be a millionaire after this?
No, I think I'm just gonna work hard by reading this book.
Have you finished the previous book that you had?
No.
No. Yeah, I mean, we're not big readers.
No. But we've read enough during our studies, I think. So
Enough academic literature, thank you.
Yeah, so that was very nice. Christmas, we partied. We
Saw you.
partied. All of us
I was
partied.
I'm glad you're having it, even if it's not people you know.
Yeah, all of us partied, and that was very nice. And then we
drove back
in the scary rain again, and you drove
very fast.
very fast.
It's so dark out there, and there's little windy roads. You know, and you know when it's
Doesn't
raining
stop
really
you.
hard. You know when it's raining really hard, and you got to put your windscreen wipers on the fastest, but still that's not enough. It was like that, and then I was just. I'm thankful there are little reflectors on the road, because at times I'm like, which way is this road about to turn?
Yeah.
And then there was people overtaking me. Then I was like, okay, it can be done. All right.
Yeah, crazy. Yeah.
So no, it was fine. It was all safe. Obviously, I drove safely. I'm not a fucking lunatic.
But yeah, we're still alive. We got home, safely.
Oh, stop.
And then, so if you are seeing this podcast, then it means New Year's has happened. What's our plans for
We're going to
New
go
Year's?
meet up with Sam and Jord, and then we're going to go to a pub for pub dinner, and hopefully a live band. So we're just trying to find one that has all of that in walking distance, and then we're going to go have it.
And any New Year's resolutions, even though you don't do them? What do you want to achieve next year?
I just want to find happiness.
Ooh.
What's it?
Put yourself an easier goal.
Have you seen that meme where it says, Mom, what do you want for Christmas? And she's like, I just want my children to be happy. And they're like, come on, Margaret, just pick the vacuum cleaner. We'll get it for you and we'll call it even.
Yeah. So, nothing?
I haven't thought about it.
Anything?
To be better?
In general, just be better.
No, what are you?
I think that's all of ours, just to be better in general. What's my resolutions? My resolutions would be to wear more shorts and sandals in the UK.
Because you're immune to the cold.
Yeah, because I'm Afrikaans Burki.
Oh dear.
No, I don't have any resolutions. Just probably being healthy. Being healthy. That's it, basically.
To be healthy and happy.
Be healthy and happy. Very boring, anyway.
Come, I want to talk to you. I have so many stories about at work.
Okay.
I've had the weirdest clients this past few, and I've been holding these stories to tell you.
You haven't told me?
No.
So this is new for yes.
Yeah.
Nice. Okay.
Yeah. What are you eating? Our favorite chocolates in the whole world.
It is.
Stop.
A Monty Bojangle.
They're these little truffles that taste like heaven. It's such decent chocolate. Honestly, I can't eat Cadbury. I'm like, ew. But this stuff is real good. So my vet stories.
I'm listening.
I've had a few. And the first one was a cat. So we have like a possible bladder infection.
Yeah.
And so it's a cat that actually uses the outside. So I'm like, well, we need a urine sample. I think it was a urine. I think we need a urine sample anyway, whatever we're testing for.
Mm.
And so I'm like, you need to buy a litter box. And then they were all keen in game. And I would give them the cat call litter that's non-absorbent so that we can collect the urine. Anyway, so they come collect their cat and they bring the litter tray that they've just bought. Bear in mind now, we work in a pet store. So there's literally a pet shop. There is...
But we're separate though.
Oh, yeah. They love to say, you guys outside. I'm like, no, different. We don't know what's on the shelves there.
Yeah.
Anyway, and they came with this litter tray that they could have bought at the pet store, which they obviously did not. And it's this old couple. Anyway, they come and they're like, look, we got the litter tray. It was a tea tray. A tea tray. And I'm just like, I don't know how to tell these people.
They bought a tea tray instead of a litter tray.
Yes.
Do you think they heard you when you said litter tray?
Like a litter box.
You don't think they heard tea tray?
No.
I think they heard tea tray.
They're like, yeah, we got one, but they bought one, with the handles, like a tea tray. And I'm just like, well, I mean, at the end of the day, it's still going to work.
Yeah, if you put litter in it, it'll work.
And I was like, what is going on? How weird is that?
Multifunctional.
Most people don't know what I mean, I know it's our career, so we know everything about
Well, even
stuff.
if you've got a cat, you should know what that is at least. If you've got a cat.
I had a bit of a giggle, and I'm just like, I'm not even going to tell them. It will work anyway. Just
Yeah,
give
just
me the
the-
damn
it'll
urine
work.
sample.
Yeah.
And then I had the first person to fart in front of me in the consult room. It was
Really? What?
I was laughing. It was an old
You
lady.
sure it wasn't the dog?
No, sometimes there's funny smells, and it's happened before in euthanasias. And
It's not the dog.
no,
because
no,
that's what
no,
happens.
I know.
The dog.
And I think because they're so nervous and they're just emotional and everything's going on and everything's super quiet when I'm injecting, and you just hear this.
And the owner farts.
Yeah, not the dog. Like for sure the owner. So that's happened before, but this
That's
time
never happened
it
to
was
me.
an old lady, and she was with a walker, and she came into my room and sat down, and then
Yeah.
she needed to get up, but she struggled to get
She's
up.
forced.
So she held on her walker and she pushed down to get her weight up, and it was like, and I was like, whoa. She was like, I'm so sorry, pardon, darling.
Oh, she said sorry, so she definitely farted.
And then I went
That's
and ran
very
outside
funny.
and told everyone.
I would have done exactly the same.
So I had that, and then
Yeah.
another thing I wanted to ask you, and it's just the worst conversation. So obviously we have a lot of dogs with just horrible dentition. I also think it's just the breed and the genetics.
Yeah,
here.
I think it
rough.
all, yeah.
Because we didn't have so many. Well, we had different breeds back home, but
Yeah.
if all the dogs' teeth are just gross and their bad breath is just horrendous. So
Like
I'll
like
get there.
dog, like owner.
It's so bad. So the consult comes in, and then I check this dog's teeth, and they just frot, which means rotten. And I'm just like, I look up at the owner, and they give me a smile, and their teeth don't look much better.
Yeah.
And you're in close contact with the owner.
That's the worst.
And their breath smells as bad as their dog. So now I'm like, ooh.
And now you have to tell
How am I
them.
going to do this conversation of telling them how bad their dog's teeth is when they're so
Yeah.
much worse?
They're going to just look at you funny and be like, I'm supposed to brush my what?
So how I wanted to ask you is, how do you drop the bomb in the room and be like, so your dog's teeth, can we talk about those?
Well, I tell them straight up, like, listen, you need to brush your dog's teeth. It's horrible. It's plaque. It builds up bacteria. And your dog is fat as well. It's overweight. And then most of the times they are exactly the same. They are also overweight and their teeth are bad. And
Do you know what I've heard as well?
What?
Is that a human cardiologist
yeah,
has said that they can smell their patients walking in.
really?
Because, with the bad dentition lands,
Oh,
emboli land in the heart. So often our dogs with heart murmurs, and it's the same in humans. Heart
Yeah.
problems, it can come from emboli from bad teeth. So,
Causes carditis. Yeah.
yeah.
But yeah, that's the worst, doing a consult and trying to speak to this owner because you're in such close contact. They are holding the dog and you trying to examine the dog, so you're like face to face and they're like just like hello. And,
You're like, oh God.
yeah, no, it's very true.
So, yeah, unfortunately, the stereotype of British teeth is real.
It's unfortunately very real. No jokes.
And then something else I do in my consult room is, because the owners are stinky and so are their damn dogs, is I pump my aircon, and after every client I'm like with room spray.
the
So I have a nice smelling
Febreze.
room and really cold.
Yeah.
Yeah. Because I can't. And then everyone else's rooms are just stinky.
The worst is when it's like warm and moisty and stinky.
And
so
then just mix that
definitely
with some
make it
anal
cold.
gland smells.
Anal glands.
Anal glands. It's real gross. Anyway, so I also found out that I've been putting on my aircon on a different setting on the
On the
ice
snowball.
and I got in trouble because they're
I do
saying that
that
I'm
as well.
stealing everyone else's aircon because the practice is we all through the same veins.
Yeah.
But I'm like, well, you guys like your warm rooms,
Yeah.
so
No,
I'll
I also
take all
put
the
it on
cold
the
air,
little
thank you.
on the little snowball. But yeah, you were saying about anal glands. Do you do yours in the room?
Mm.
I always take mine out. I don't want
I
to
don't have
stink
time
my
for that.
consult room up.
Well, so if I don't have time, then I send it to the back and let a nurse do it, and then
No, well,
they
I
take
do
it
it.
out.
I do it, but I do
hate
it at
doing
the
it.
back.
Okay.
Yeah, but I don't do my consult. My consult, and I have to work there the rest of the day. Rather let it stink by the
You
nurse.
do put like a whole lot of cotton wool at the back so it doesn't spray around.
Yes,
Just
yeah.
checking.
No, I do that definitely. But I do it like I would do the left one, because they are situated at
8 and 4.
8 and 4, like that, and that's a nice bum hole. You guys can see. But then I would go left side, the 8 o'clock one.
I also do that one
Press
first.
that one easy, and then most people use their same arm to
Yeah.
do the other one. If I have to do that, my shoulder feels like it's gonna break. So I just I switch. I do one finger, take out again, other
Have you
anal gland.
sprayed someone else with the anal glands before? Because that
No.
happened to me.
No,
I
no.
sprayed one of the nurses, and it just like
Little-
bursts. And also, she was on the side. She wasn't even in. It went like.
An honor. That's horrible.
Oopsies. Full
But,
change of clothes. That's really gross.
I haven't expressed them like that, where they jump onto someone. But what I've done is when you have a very scared and anxious dog, and very you can't do anything with it, and someone has to do like a kennel car vaccine, or they have to shave the neck, and the dog's like freaking out, and sometimes all you need is just to hold that dog down.
Yeah.
Otherwise you
Restrain
won't be able, so then I would restrain that dog, and I don't think that dog has ever been restrained as hard as that. And then usually when we're done and we send the dog away, you look on your tunic and it's just poo, anal glands, and wee, because you expressed the dog. You expressed the whole dog.
That happened to one of my nurses. She was
Happened so many times.
behind the dog holding him, and when I was finished with whatever I was doing in front, it was just here that it just
Yeah.
yeah.
No, that's advice.
There's a lot of change of clothes.
Yeah, always take an extra tunic and pants and underwear and everything to work.
Yeah, everything stays at work for me, so I don't bring any of that home. But you bring your disgusting tunic and put it in our washing machine with our clean clothes, and it freaks me out.
I'm just
It's
worried
gross.
it's gonna
Just
get
please
lost.
wash it at work.
I'm just worried it's gonna get lost, or someone else takes
Lost.
my
There's
tunic.
like a cupboard full of them at work.
Not by us.
Well, I wash it separately because
We
it's not
work.
touching my clothes.
We work at different practices. We do things differently.
And you like that?
What? I like what?
Washing your stuff by yourself at
Yeah,
home.
I don't mind
Well,
it.
I do it. So listen.
Do you have any other funny stories?
I thought I was moving up in the world because I had a client that was booked in with me, and it was like LS only. I'm like, ooh, someone asked for just me. Oh my
Yeah.
word, I'm getting my own client base. I'm moving up in this world. People are just wanting to see me at the practice. Felt really good. It was like an ego boost. Anyway, had the worst experience ever. I don't think they're coming back.
Did it change now to don't book with
It was like,
LS
do not book with LS.
after this consult?
Yeah. It was
What
just
did you
really
do?
difficult clients, and I had to put a cone on her cat, and the cat freaked out at home with the cone. And she was telling me how it's hanging itself with the cone on, it can't eat, it's
Oh
gonna
my
die
word.
of starvation, and she just let loose, and then
She didn't think
slammed
about
the phone
taking
down on my
it off.
receptionist. Then we slammed the phone down on a nurse, slammed the phone down on me. So she kept telling everyone, phoning in, telling the story. The story got more and more exaggerated. So I got it that she lives 2.5 hours away. The cone will be, the cat's hanging itself with a cone. It will die of starvation because it can't eat. And the first person was a different story. So she
Yeah.
was just,
It's
it was just
usually
one of those.
like
And
that.
I was actually, usually I'm just shooting them straight that they're being difficult.
You
but
usually tune them straight.
I was very nice. I was like, I'm sorry, I understand. I was super understanding and sympathetic, and still I just got the phone down in my face. I was just like, do not book with LS, thank you.
You changed it to do
Yes,
not book.
do
Oh.
not book with me. Thank you very much. Do not want to see you. I don't have time to deal with difficult, horrible owners. It's like, we're trying to help you. The
Yeah.
cat needs a cone on, and there's only so much that we can do, and then it's your responsibility at home.
No, exactly.
I offered a soft collar, I offered a suit, I offered all this, and she just didn't want it. So
Yeah. No, but some people can't think for themselves. Like we can only warn you as much as possible. We don't have time to tell you every single possible outcome that can happen wrong. Like, listen, if something happens also that you think is not good, like either bring it in again and we'll sort it out, or just, I don't know, phone us and give us a ring, but relax.
there's no magical wand, unfortunately. We try our best. We try. A lot of it is a process. So we'll be seeing the client back, and you got to work with us. We're not just going to sort your dog out with one injection, which you all want us to do. It doesn't work like that, unfortunately. So with veterinary, there's no black and white. You often ask how long until it recovers. Every dog and cat is different. I can't tell you.
Yeah.
And then I usually ask an experienced vet is how long have you seen this in the past? Because it's answers that we can't answer. It's not things you learn. So I don't find my knowledge lacking. I find my experience lacking, and it sucks. I wish I was an experienced vet already, because I have so many questions and things that I don't know yet, and I can only learn that through experience.
Yeah. No, there's a lot of things like that. Do you put your buster collars through the collar? Yeah.
Not usually.
Oh, why not?
It's hard with the bandage.
Well, but when it has a collar, it works so nice.
I often see that the clients change it and put it on the collar.
Yeah, it works nice. So speaking about the collar, I've got one do's and don't in the consult room for you.
Yes.
So, I don't know, what number are we
I
at?
don't know what number we're at.
And 8.
Add it to the list.
Number 8 of do's and don'ts in the console. Don't.
Say that again, because we'll probably make a segment.
Don't.
No, say number.
No. I just said it nice. Number 8 of do's and don'ts in the consult room is don't come to the vet with a flippin' retractable lead. You are asking for trouble, especially in the waiting room. People are going to fall over your dog because your dog can go anywhere, and it's just a horrible concept of this retractable lead.
They just lock them, and then it's
It's not just
retractable.
no.
Which
Do you not have you not had this problem?
to be honest, I had a retractable lead that with a dog, and I actually didn't know how to work it because I never had one of those before.
Exactly.
I was like, how does this
Ask-
thing work?
Ask your colleagues what they think about retractable leads.
Oh, we don't have them in the clinic.
Yeah, but ask them what do they think when dogs come in with a retractable lead. It's a thing. It's horrible. Don't come with your dog with a retractable lead. You don't even know this. Anyway.
Nope.
Anyway.
Different practice completely.
Do you have any do's and don'ts?
Don't come to the consult room thinking the problem will be fixed as you leave the door. It's like I described
That's
earlier.
impossible
It's
most of the time.
Nothing's a quick fix. There's always something going on. And the other thing is just to note that we're not out to get you. And it's not in our favor to screw up your patient's diagnosis or something.
We would really like
we're not
to
sitting
treat your
in-
dog and send it home as soon as possible
for
as well.
ourselves, for our own work, our job satisfaction, and doing it, just fixing and helping is what we're there for. I'm not there trying to screw anyone,
you over.
trying to misdiagnose, going a long route or spending your money. It's not like that at all. Honestly, we're just trying to be good people and trying to do the best we can for ourselves and for your dog. So don't, I don't know, some people have bad interpretations of a vet, and I just want to say it's unnecessary.
Yeah, no. But yeah, I don't really have any more do's and don'ts in the consult room for this episode.
No.
No?
Do you have any Facebook fans for this episode? Because I've seen you on Facebook, and don't say you don't have any because you're on it all the time.
I do have. I've got a few. Do you mind putting in your password there? Or your fingerprint? There we go. So, what do we have? What do you think?
Is this one from last time?
No, man, not this one. I'm gonna go to the right one now.
Okay.
What are you expecting for this week's Facebook Marketplace?
The
find?
banana one with the duct tape over.
No, what?
I only learned about that artwork recently.
Yeah, I told you on the previous episode.
Okay.
What are you expecting? What
Something
type?
lame.
Something lame.
Someone's toes are in the picture when they took a photo of their item.
How about a callback from the first Facebook Marketplace finds.
Ooh, there were weird ones in there. Was it a crocheting? Can't even remember.
Cat's bumhole. A crocheted cat's bumhole. No.
Is there Christmas edition?
But no. Look what we've got. We've got a repeat from, what was that thing's name? Santos. The man. The paper mache man. The scary man.
Yes, the very expensive one.
There we go. He is selling the rest of his collection. So, can you read there for me? Into the microphone, please.
Oh, now it's far. £650 for everything, apart from 14 things that will not be included.
What? It's so descriptive.
Needed or gone for, what is that word with a D? For downsizing, can also sell self.
Yeah, whatever. So
I spelled that wrong.
14 things not included.
So what?
Okay, so what do we have there?
It's a bit of a game.
We've got another paper mache man there up there at the top.
So either this guy is super fun or fucking creep.
Yeah, this is very scary though. And do you know where that's from, that man? He usually rides a little bicycle.
I don't watch movies.
I think it's from Saw. It's from Saw. That little man. So you got a saw puppet, a paper mache man. There's our friend again. Do you remember?
I'm worried about people. I think everyone's nice and great out there.
Look at that scary clown. Why do you think he has all this stuff?
Is that his reflection in the...
No, there's no reflection. I think he's a ghost. I think his reflection is supposed to be there, but there's none. And you've got these scary figures on the side.
Is it from Halloween?
I don't know. I think this is like a. I think we might be cursed. You just looking at this stuff.
Pushing on his profile, clicking on his profile,
yeah,
so that you don't have any relation or.
I think so too. We've got their little.
It just gets weirder.
A little puppet, wooden puppet. This is just a side image. What is that? Hey?
I don't know. Is that a robot?
Why does he have so many? And there's a little baby face on that dartboard there.
So you can kill the baby.
It's weird, eh?
Weird.
Very weird.
Next.
But a bargain.
No! Please don't buy this shit.
Next episode, just like all these puppets
everything
in
around
our room.
us.
Yeah.
Oh dear.
It'll look good around here. Anyway, the next one is just because this one was so scary, just to lift the spirits a bit. We've got, read there. Can you read?
Table, side table, chairs not included. £20.
So there we go. Very happy guy. There's another, just a bit more like serious face. We've got laughing face, serious face.
Another.
Thinking.
I don't know, I think the people on drugs here. Do you know why I think they're on drugs? It's because on the highway it doesn't say don't drink and drive. It says don't drug and drive.
Don't drug and drive. It doesn't even say don't do it. It just says like don't drug. So I'm not allowed to drug people because it's not like don't do drugs.
It's don't drug and drive.
It's like don't drug.
Is it more popular than drinking and driving?
In the UK, it's, even though it's illegal, yeah. Like weed's illegal, yeah.
Yeah, you can smell it everywhere.
Yeah, but that's all from me. That's my Facebook Marketplace finds. I'm hoping the next 4 weeks until the next episode, we get some really. I think you need to get Facebook, to be honest, so you can help me look for these things. Nah, scared of Facebook.
Just unnecessary.
Yeah. Anyway, so what do you rate? What's next on your list?
Give it.
Thank you.
Here on your mic.
Thank you. Yeah.
We're on Facebook now.
Yes, looking for more. I'm grafting. I'm looking for more finds. Anyway, I've got a question for you. something I think is just a cool topic to speak about.
Okay.
What benefit would you give the world if you would be able to go back in time to any time you want to be? That's my first question. Where would you go to and what would you do?
My initial thought is I want to invent something or come up with an idea prior, but then it's kind of like stealing someone else's idea.
Yes.
So not fair.
Not fair.
Go back and do. It would all be...
The usual is I'll go back in time and kill Hitler while he's a baby.
Oh, like that.
Anything.
Oh, so not during my life. Since I was born, I can go like way back.
You can do
in time.
it can go
Oh,
anywhere.
okay.
Yeah.
Well, then the world is
What
your oyster.
benefit? What benefit to society can you bring going back in time? So most people say like go back in time and kill baby Hitler.
When they hit 9/11 and stuff like that.
How would you stop that?
Warn them.
Warn them. Move the towers.
No, that type of thing. So I have to basically think of which is the worst.
You don't have to. You can think of the best thing as well and go do that.
Oh, what is cool now? Oh, I have to get time to think about this to be a good answer.
But most of the things is like, in my opinion, if I go back in time and I didn't decide to go back in time, let's say I'm thrown back to 1950 or whatever, and I'm there and I've got all these things I know, but I will have no idea to explain to them how it works though. So I don't think I'll have
electricity.
Yeah, no, I think they had. Didn't they have the electricity?
No, okay, mine's 15 years, but
I mean like
that.
I would be like, yeah, I've got all these like Bluetooth and like shit like that, computers and stuff, and then they'd be like, cool, but how do you do that? I'd be like, I don't know.
You've got an iPad.
I don't know how to do it. So that's the way I'm like, I don't know if I'll even be able to make a difference if I go back, because I'll be just sounding crazy saying all these things and have no way to prove how to make them.
They just think you're a conspiracy theorist.
Yeah, I'd be like, listen, you guys can do like Bluetooth where you send stuff to each other,
I think they did
airdrop, and yeah, I'd be like, what are you on about? And I'm like, no, I can. I actually can't show you how to, because I have no idea how any of those things work.
What's your answer to the question? Who would you go back? And what would
if
you change?
I would be able to go back in time, I would. That's probably the best. Still, is go back in time, kill baby Hitler. But I don't know really what else. Stop the Titanic. No, I don't know.
It's hard to choose which one.
Well, you can be like,
what happened that was cool that I'd want to be maybe a part of?
Well, I think if you can do anything you want and go back in time, I would like just go back in time and give someone smart a computer and be like, listen, check this thing out. I have no idea how it works, but maybe you can find out how it works and we can get this ball rolling earlier in time. And then who knows where we'd be right now.
This ball.
This bowl. Fruit bowl.
Wheel.
This wheel rolling.
Oh man. Okay, so I'm kind of hungry. I want to eat the leftover turkey and Brussels sprouts from Christmas dinner. Also, our Brussels sprouts. So we were in charge of bringing Brussels sprouts and making that dish for Christmas. So Christian, tell them what you thought of the Brussels sprouts.
I thought we got we were set up for failure because we got the worst thing to make. So everyone's going to be like, your potato wedges are amazing, and we'd be like, oh, we made the Brussels. What do you think about the Brussels sprouts?
But they were a winner. We had so many compliments on the Brussels sprouts.
Oh, they were just being nice.
Made Christians not. Oh, I'm so gullible. Maybe they were just being nice.
They were just being nice. They like, we know you got the worst one. Sorry. It was so good.
But I like how I made it, and then when I'm finished, you're like, so why didn't you do? I'm like, thanks for the help. Now
I can't help you.
I've
woke
never
up
made
at
them
5.
before, so they turned out alright. But then you're like, if you put the parmesan on the flat part of the tray, not just sprinkled over, then it will make it like crispy at the bottom, like a chip.
Yeah.
Like crunchy.
Yeah.
Like the picture, but they didn't tell me to do that. They told me to mix it.
Oh.
The
But it
recipe turned out fine, but I'm like, cool, thanks, Christian.
I've
You
also
told
got-
me at the end.
I've also got no comparison to say like this would have been a better way because I've not had Brussels sprouts before ever. I think.
Oh, I
Yeah.
thought you did because that's why you're giving me advice on them.
No, I've just seen that on
Also,
the gram.
Don't know why people hate them. It's like cabbage, so
Yeah, they're not
it's
that
like
bad.
meh. Honestly, it's quite tasty.
Yeah. And then I'm still going to the toilet after
So-
Christmas. That was so much food.
Well, guess who ate all the pudding?
Yeah.
Peppermint crisp tart for the win.
My favorite.
Mm.
Okay, well, on the topic of do's and don'ts of the consult room, which was a while back, on the topic of do's and don'ts, going back to the topic of the thermometer up the bum, I've got a video I can show you just to get your reaction.
Do you not want to maybe not say on the topic of? Do you want to be like, okay, I need to add something from going back way when?
No,
Okay. So you're purposely saying on the topic of because it's
on
not.
the topic of, because it's not the topic
Okay, I
of.
don't understand. Anyway,
So I've got this video.
okay.
What's that?
To the point.
Yep, no,
Brave dog owner saves her baby. Good on her.
good on her. Okay, what are you expecting?
The dog nearly dies and she catches him.
Okay. And that how is that related to on the topic of a thermometer up the bum?
It's gonna land on a pole. A fence.
Anyway, let's watch. Okay, sit back, relax.
Woman whose dog was being mauled by another dog at a bayside beach has used an unorthodox method to save her Jack Russell.
What do you think?
I know that I've heard of it. Someone said
What?
they've tried it before in South Africa and it didn't help.
What's this?
To break up the dog fight, you put a finger up a bum.
Oh, so you know
I've heard about it.
you know about this method.
Yeah.
After trying in vain to break up the savage attack, she had success with just one finger. Paul Dowsley explains.
It's a sound Anne Bendooley won't forget.
That's it enough.
That's
About
enough.
the owner.
Yeah, that's it enough. But that's almost like that other video of the
The Australians with the guy with the dog barking. Play that one for them.
I'll get that one.
There's so
Walking
many.
her Jack Russell
Yeah.
Lexi
Editings
yesterday
of
when a
that.
Staffordshire Terrier attacked.
My dog.
Do you think that's a Staffy? That previous dog there. That.
Honestly, it's mixed breed.
That's not a Staffy. That's a...
What's it?
Will be killed. She had it upside down and was shaking.
The Staffy had the puppy in
shaking.
I lifted its tail, and
Australians.
luckily I hadn't filed my nails, and I put it up its anal passage, and it went ow, and let my dog go. I had to do something, and that's what came.
What would you do in a situation like that?
Water. I know we learned it varsity. You put a towel over them and you put a broom in between.
A broom.
Yes, that's what we were taught. Do you remember with the
No.
behavior lectures?
I just remember a towel, throwing a towel over
Water
there.
usually works.
And if you don't have water, what are you going to do?
Let them sort it out.
You're going to die.
To me.
The owner of the Staffordshire Terrier believes her dog isn't to blame.
Staffy, eh? Not a Staffy.
It wasn't unprovoked. So the other dog was nibbled on the other dog nibbled on her feet. Obviously, she retaliated. Felt terrible.
Barbara has no concern about Anne taking matters into her own hand.
Good on her.
These are from countries that have no
Yesterday, she had
problems.
other problems.
Then I felt pain. I looked at my toe. The toe is gone.
Half Barbara's toe had been bitten off as she tried to break the dogs apart. While
stop.
she spent 8 hours in hospital, Anne was at the vet washing her hands.
Yes, in Dettol.
Yes, in Dettol. Hey. I don't know if I would go that far, sticking a finger up a
Well,
bum's
you
dog.
do it every day with a glove on, I
With
guess.
a glove on, exactly, yeah. No, I don't do it without a glove.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I want to go play now with my friends. They're coming.
Would we filming?
Yeah, but I want to go play with my friends.
Did I tell you about the time I hit the cat with my bicycle?
Stop, really?
Have I not told you about the story?
You're lying.
Well, you have to go now, so I can't tell
Oh,
you.
stop.
Hey?
Oh, I knew it.
Do you want to hear it?
No, it's not. It's no story.
It is. It is, I promise you.
Oh, that prompted me though. I had a cat with a pellet gun in the little
The
pellet.
shot.
On X-ray, we picked it up, but it was actually
It
there
looks
for
like this.
a broken tail, and we weren't sure if it's in the colon because it was like superimposing on the descending colon, and then we weren't sure if it ate a rat that was shot and then it was ingested, or if
Yeah.
the cat was actually shot.
Oh, I understand.
And then we also like if it was shot, then is it an incidental finding that it was shot like many years ago, or is it a recent thing, or part of this why it's here today?
Yeah.
Anyway, so we took a repeat X-ray a week later, and the pellet is somewhere else floating in the abdomen, so it's legit somewhere in there. The cat's not sick, so it's not like
There
a
we go.
peritonitis.
Yeah, it's fine.
So we can't say if it was recent or a long time ago. But anyway, this cat's now living with some lead in it.
Lead in it. That's really funny. So you don't want to hear my story?
Oh, stop! There isn't.
I promise you.
Okay, tell me.
One day, it was getting dark. It was like on that time.
I fetched you from work. So when is this?
It was that time when it was starting getting dark, and I
That's
was
a
still
while ago.
cycling back home. Yeah, this is like the first notes that I wrote on to talk about. Yeah, and I just haven't spoken to you about it. But I had such a horrible day at work. I was like, just having to run around the whole day, and I was just having a shitty time. And then finally, I get on my bicycle, and I'm cycling home, and it's cold, and like we've said, like the UK streets, they are so narrow because the cars are parked both sides of the road, and it's double lane, so it makes it like just a single lane, so you can just pass through. So I was cycling and cycling. I was going so fast because I just wanted to get back home. And then next moment, it's like I pass a car standing like that, and I pass the car, and next moment, a cat just runs, and I basically I drove over it with my bicycle. Or like,
I don't think you should put this on here.
I like bumped it. No, and then it was fine because I stopped, and it was fine, and it walked away, like fine, completely
Dragged
fine.
its body away.
Dragged
It was all fine.
It was fine, I promise. No, it was really fine. But I was just like, what the hell?
Do you not
And
really want to say you just bumped it and not drove
no, that's
over it?
fine. And then I was like, oh my word, I hope anyone didn't see me with my vet clothes on hitting a cat with my bicycle.
You would have been
Yeah.
destroyed.
But like I said, luckily the cat was completely fine. But I was just like, I was so thankful the cat was fine because I was like, oh no, what am I going to do right now? But I was like, I just have to tell you that.
It's so rough.
Yeah. But the cat was fine.
Oh, talking about that, I heard that in the UK as a driver, you're supposed to not brake for any animal that's over the road. You must drive over it so that you don't cause an accident with braking hard from the person behind you. So it's part of the health and safety. You need to look out for humans and not animals.
So I did nothing
You're supposed
wrong
to-
then.
You're supposed to hit the cat. You're not supposed to brake for a bird or whatever because you could be hindering the person behind you,
So I did nothing wrong. That's what you're telling
actually,
me.
according to their rules.
Anyway, yeah, that's all. That's all I've got to say. That's episode.
Oh, the other thing
Oh,
we
never
haven't
mind.
done. One more. Any questions for the British viewers?
Are we allowed to hit the cat? No, I'm joking. No, obviously not. Obviously not. Any questions for the UK? Why is it not snowing on Christmas? What the hell?
Not even in Scotland.
Yeah. But there you go. That's my only question. Do you have any?
Yeah. Why are you so vulgar? Why do you let your kids
Walk over them.
that too? Why do you let your kids have such bad language at a soccer game? I mean, a football game.
Yeah.
Honestly, it's shocking.
Or the other one is, why do everyone wear black? Why does
Sure, do you want to say that again?
why does everyone wear black? That's all
I
like
think it's warm clothes, and everyone has like a neutral color, and black's the go-to. 'cause it also
everyone
doesn't show
wears
up
black.
with, dirt, And because no one likes to wash their clothes because they can't dry.
Because when I like walk
Sis.
out, I'm wearing something bright and I feel like I'm standing out like a horrible pimple on a forehead.
But yeah, everyone does dress very mellow colours
Plain,
in winter, especially.
platonic. No, not platonic.
But I can smell the old people when they walk past because their coat smells like their old people house.
Yeah.
It's never been washed since 19 Footsack.
19 would say. Anyway, I've got nothing else.
Yeah, no, but let's end. I'm
I
going to
hope-
play with my friends.
Okay, I hope that was a good episode, guys. Hopefully this one doesn't take 8 weeks to edit again.
Yeah, come on, Christian, one job.
Yeah, I have one job, all the jobs. What do you mean? Anyway, yeah, just please, guys, if you like the video, please like it and share it with your friends, your vet friends. We're still waiting. If you guys have any funny stories, vet stories, put it in the comments. We would love to hear from you guys, like any funny stories, and then we'll read it on the podcast.
And if you have anything mean to say, we're not going to read it.
No negative vibes.
It's just unnecessary.
Yeah. So like, share, subscribe, hit the bell notification, and
What's that?
give us
What does the bell
send
do?
me a WhatsApp and tell me it was a nice video.
What does the bowl do?
It notifies the people when I post a video, when we post a video.
Stop.
Anyway, cheers, guys. Love you. Love you.
Love you too, Christian.
Oh, wow, bye.
You can take that out if you want.
And Christmas is done, so we can...
You can pick that up.